billion people on Earth, and nearly 7 million of those downloading Tinder every month, then what do you think you're doing? I'm playing Peggle. Let's not lie here. Dating nowadays is tough. With everybody living in the digital age, millions are hoping they can swipe through the cesspool of live, laugh, loves and generic man holding a fish to find that special someone who ends up gifting them with eternal love. Or quickly getting laid. Dating apps are no longer the hip new way for people to find eternal happiness. In fact, it's the only way for people to convince themselves they found eternal happiness. The rules are simple. You just download a dating app, halfway lie about every personal detail about you, send a couple fruit emojis, and next thing you know, you're waking up to a stranger. Hey, I'm gonna politely kick you out of my house now. But the hardest part about dating apps is finding somebody who shares the same interests as you. Sure, I can go through a million Sally and Susies who's watched The Office, and men's profiles are debatably worse, but what about my needs? How am I supposed to find that special somebody whose eyes light up when I mention Iggy's Wrecking Ball? Thankfully, there is a dating app for everybody. Black people, Jewish people, farmers, fish, adultery. If you can think about it, there's a world of disappointment out there for you. And let's not pretend that video games are this underground niche anymore. The video game industry grossed more money last year than the movie industry and the music industry. There are plenty of apps out there to show you just how much pussy I'm capable of getting. So today we are going to be taking a look at the world of dating apps, teaching you a little bit about sex, and hopefully learning something about ourselves along the way. By the way, I do have a special guest because you know what they say, it takes two to tango.
You know, one day you're gonna pay me for this.
Alright, so let's just go ahead and get Tinder out of the way. Start it up, thanks for reminding me I dropped out of college, and now it's asking me for my interests. Do they seriously not have gaming on there? Like, come on, you've got Twitch, esports, content creation, and League of Legends? You're telling me they don't have just video games?
I mean, they don't have sex either.
Okay, so it's important for anybody who's using a dating app that first impressions are the most important. You've got to make yourself appear to be the absolute best. So grab your phone and be prepared to look relationship ready. If you're a guy, keep the beard. Girls like guys who are rough around the edges. Now, if you're into dudes, keep the beard. Dudes love guys who are rough around the edges. But of course, we're not going to discriminate against the ladies, so keep the beard. Guys like girls who are rough around the edges. Afterwards, be ready to take some pictures. Make sure that you've got some that really show off your personality. Don't upload a picture with 6 of your friends. Don't upload a picture of you looking like a tool. And for the love of God, do not add a fish in your profile picture.
This is a lot of setup just to be rejected for being a gamer.
And that is why we work on our bio.
Now that we've got a portfolio of bangability, make sure to give yourself a good bio. Something that really says, I'm desperate, but not too desperate to take an emotional toll on my mental health, even though that's clearly a lie. Then after that, all you have to do is swipe away. Keep swiping like your life depends on it. Make sure that all of your dignity goes right out the window.
You know you're supposed to be swiping right to get the matches.
And that's it. That's all there is to Tinder. It's just swiping right and chatting with somebody, hoping you can put that box of condoms you bought to good use.
All right, so we gotta come up with some pickup lines. Go ahead and give me your worst. Let's see if we can go ahead and throw them in there somewhere.
Are you from 10,000 years in the future? Because I really want to be near you.
That is the worst pickup line I've ever heard. I love it.
While we go ahead and wait on Tinder to get back to us, let's go ahead and try out Plink, the first matchmaking platform made especially for gamers. Not the game show. I keep seeing this advertisement showing up all over the Clock app. Girls saying things like, you can join up with me. I'm a hot gamer girl ready to smash with you.
I don't think that's a good line.
All right, how about this? Are you Queen's Necklace from Persona 5? Because I think you're a hidden gem.
Nobody's gonna get that reference. You need something like Minecraft, like if you were a diamond, I'd pick you first.
So let's go ahead and jump right into Plink. This profile picture looks good and...
This app isn't even for dating!
Apparently here, matchmaking means literal matchmaking, a place to find other people in your area or across the globe who you can start playing games with. Before I can even sign in and start talking to people, I have to sign into my gaming profiles and answer a bunch of questions. Like, my taxes aren't even this complicated. Whatever, fine. I've got that out of the way. Now I can finally experience monogamy through Plink. You know, now it makes total sense why this app was being advertised all over the Clock app.
Hey girl, you Olimar, because ever since I've met you, I've wanted to pick men.
You can't even log into this app without putting in your credit card information. $9.99 a week for matching with strangers online makes Tinder Gold look like, well, literal gold. And I'm not even getting laid! It's literally just matchmaking. Nobody has their real birthdays. I swiped for 20 minutes and still couldn't find anybody over the age of 18. And to be fair though, I did put my age down at 6.
Are you from Fortnite Season 1? Because I want to hit you with this double pump.
Are you Aerith from Final Fantasy VII? Because I want to have sex with you.
Still no dates coming in from Tinder, so now we are on to Kippo, the dating app that Google recommended me every time I searched for dating apps. Same as everything else, fill out your personal bio and pictures, but this one has far more personality to it. I can show everyone my alphabet.
So I heard you like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Ha ha ha, I also have a pulse.
So, Come here often?
I live here.
Kippo is kind of like online The Sims. You can play different games, join online chat rooms, and send messages to strangers on the internet. But here you can actually view other people's profiles, and being able to see what their personalities are like, it makes it so much easier to just strike up a conversation.
Are you Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Because I want to be riding you all night.
Are you Metal Gear Rising Revengeance because you make my arm strong?
Are you Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Because
I hate this.
I hate this. Kippo would be a really cool app if this wasn't the most bare bones digital world I've ever experienced in my life. There's just nothing to do. You can ice skate, play volleyball, walk through this maze, and talk to people. That's it. It'd be nice if I could actually play digital games with people in the app, which maybe you can if you paid money for it, but I don't know. But you'd think with an app whose primary focus was getting horny gamers gaming together, they'd add some simple games to play.
all right, I just got a match on Tinder. What do I do? I don't want to come off too strong.
Show him your cock.
All right, I'm in too deep now, so let's go. Gamer dates. This looks like it's gonna steal my credit card information. Why is there a recipe page? And why the hell is there nothing on it? Why do I feel like I'm on MySpace?
I don't know, man. I really don't. I've tried like 5 different dating apps, and I give up. I don't know how I'm gonna teach people how to get laid. Okay, I really don't.
Have you tried VR chat?
So, what have we learned? Dating nowadays fucking sucks. Take it from somebody who's never been in the dating scene. Trying to find somebody to fall in love with in today's world is so simplified, yet so unbelievably complicated that it is just not worth the hassle. We have the whole world at our fingertips, meaning we have this whole pool of sexual libido festering in our hands, but it just feels like you've got a crowded room filled with thousands of people who just have no idea what the hell they're doing. The whole online culture of trying to find somebody who best shares my interests and judging them based off of their preconceived notions, I don't know, it just feels dirty. When I go on a dating app, I don't feel like I'm getting to know somebody. I feel like I'm holding interviews and auditioning potential clients to sleep with or grow with, and that's not what I want in a relationship. I don't hold open auditions for friends, at least not every day, hoping to find somebody I can hang out with. They just come naturally, kind of like people on dating apps, but in a good way. If those people who I happen to cross paths with on a daily basis ends up somebody that I want to devote even more of my time to and forge a deeper connection with, I'll take the opportunity and dive into deeper waters if the opportunity arises. I understand them though. They're a great confidence booster. There's a lot of fun you can have on them that's great to people watch, and there's a lot of good stories that you can get from dating apps, but to me, I just don't find pleasure in the time that I spend on it, and I don't want to hold open auditions for somebody that I'm going to sleep with that week. Anyway, shout out to my manager. I ended up taking his advice and meeting a hot babe in VR chat last night, so it looks like I have a date appointment right about now. So, you're pretty cute. You play Iggy's Wrecking Ball?
Dude, I f***ing love Iggy's Wrecking Ball.
Okay, let's try that real quick. Are you Olimar? Because ever since I've met you, I've wanted to date men. Not date men, it's pick men.